Okay, today I am sharing with you how to add a body composition calculator to your Wix website. It's brilliant for any personal trainer, any fitness professional, or anyone in the wellness industry, really. It's a nice thing for your visitors to engage with or interact with. Now, this particular feature that I'm going to show you how to add is really just for visitors. If you go over to my website, first of all, you'll get the full code for this particular feature, but you'll also be able to access my other blog, which is a paid service, but it's a very low fee. And I go into this in so much more depth. So as you can see further down here, I will show you how that you can calculate your calorie allowance. So this again is all for visitors, but I will also go into detail as to how we can store these figures and have it as a record. You can build on what we're going to do here now. So anyway, let's show you. If we was to put in, oh lovely, it's already there, 160 as our height, and we was to put in 59 as our weight, you can see there that it's centimeters, it's kilograms, and it's in years for the age, 42. We're going to say that we're female. We're going to press calculate. It gives us 23 for the body mass index. It gives us 1,319 for the calories of the basal metabolic rate. And it gives us 30% for the body fat percentage. Okay, so it's pretty cool and it's nice and you can design it however you like. This is a very, very basic design just so that you can see how to add it to your site. So let's go in and edit the site now. Okay, so this is what you are going to need on your page. I've got some text just explaining what this is. And then I've got 1, 2, 3 input boxes and 1 drop-down box. Now, I'm working, like I said, out of the Editor X platform. If you're working out of the standard editor, I hope you can follow along. It's not much different. You should be able to pick this up as well. Now, we are not going to be using the database or the CMS as they call it now, because this is just going to be an on-screen function. It's not going to be saving this information anywhere so that anyone can access it later. But back to this, what you will need is this button here. So when we click on that, we've got the developers console here, which we're going to use in a moment. So here's the elements you need on page. You need to press add and you need to go down to input. If this isn't here, then you need to click on this icon, which in the Editor X is called CMS, but in the standard editor, it's called database. And when you click on it for the first time, you won't have this page here. You will just have a blue button that says add to site. So once you click that button, then you will end up with a page looking like this. Now, I do know in the standard editor, if you have not got the developers console turned on, then you will not be able to access these input elements here. So it might be the same here as well. So make sure if that's missing, go over there and make sure you've added that to your site. So providing you have this here, you're going to click on this and you are going to come to text inputs. So I've selected this one. You can pick any three, and of course, any one of those three. And of course, you can change the design of it once you've got it on your page. And then you'll come down to drop downs. Yeah, you'll come down to drop downs and you will select whichever one you choose. And we're going to use that for the gender. So once you've lined them up and you've designed them how you want, you're going to click on each one, choose settings. You're going to make sure that the type is text. You're going to write in there that the field title is height for this particular one, and you want to specify that they need to write in centimeters. And the only other thing you're going to change on here is that the field needs to be required. So to validate all of this. So we'll go across and do that with everyone. Clicking on weight, what you're going to be doing is making sure that you title the field and you make sure that field is ticked for required. The weight must be written in kg for the calculation to work. And then we've got age in years, and it's the same thing, titling it age in years. Let's just show you so that we don't break form. Move myself. And required. Now, a little bit different for the drop down. If you've never done this before, you will click on settings. You will have the same field title to fill out, and you will want to make sure that it has been checked for the validation of it being required. But the other thing that we're going to do is manage choices. Now, if it's the first time that you've been on here, it will probably have a few choices and you'll want to delete all of them but 2. So to do that, you're going to come and hover over the 3 dots and just press delete until you've only got 2 left. And we want to make sure that those choices are male and female. Now, for the code to read correctly, we need to make sure that the label is edited and it reads male, the first one with a capital M. To be fair, the code doesn't read that part. It reads the value here. Now this value is going to be male, but it has to be in capital letters. And then you'll press done. You'll do the same for the second option. So edit label, edit value. Make sure it's female with a capital F for the label and full capitals for the value. And then you want to add yourself a button. And if you've never done that before, you come over here, press the add icon, select button. Where is it? There it is, buttons. You can design what you like, or you can just pick one, drag it onto the screen. Once you have it there, you're going to click on it, press change text. I write calculate. You can choose the wording you like. And then lastly, you're going to add 3 bits of text. Now, I'm not going to go into this. That'll be in another video. Now, what do we label these? And how do we label these so that the code can read them? So we're going to click on the element. We are going to come over to the code icon. And we are going to come down to the bottom part of the window, and you'll type in there the name of this element. So this is height, all lowercase. The next one, let's scroll over so you can see, is weight, all lowercase. The third one is age, lowercase, and the fourth one is gender, all lowercase. And then the button itself, the calculate button, I've called it calculate button with a capital B. Everything else is lowercase. Now what you're going to do is add the code. So you're going to click on this button. I'm going to just close this up. Scroll down. Make sure you can see the name of your button. And then you want to press on click. You can press enter on your keyboard or just press the add icon. Okay, so we've got this new event that's been added up here into the window. Now I always delete these extra pieces here. You don't have to. It's greyed out, it doesn't function, it just looks ugly. Now underneath here, what you're going to do is from the second line down and the grey text, you're going to highlight that. You're going to go over to my blog, you're going to select the text that you need to come and paste into here. So you'll copy it from my blog, you'll paste it into here, and then we will go over and test this. Say I am 154 centimeters and I'm weighing 65 kg and I'm 28 years old and I am female still. Let's go calculate. Okay, so I've got a 34% body fat. I've got 1,431 calories for my BMR. and 27.4 for my BMI. So there you have it. You can add that and get a little interaction going on with your visitors.